by the rivers of Babylon. There we sat down, and there we wept, when we remember Zion, by the rivers of we sat down, and there we wept, when we remember Zion. There's the wicked carry us away in captivity, require from us a song. How can we sing just song in a strange land? Only Emmanuelites ever liveth, ever sure. Kings of kings, Lord of lords, conquering lion from the tribe of Judah, Joe Rastafari. Good evening, ma'am. Good evening, fellow students. My name is Gregory Nicholson, and for the next 10 minutes or so, I will be presenting to you my tutorial assignment, which is in relation to question number 1, which reads, critically examine the role of Emperor Haile Selassie I of Ethiopia to the Rastafari movement. I say that again. Critically examine the role of Emperor Haile Selassie I of Ethiopia to the Rastafari movement. My scheme of maneuver will see me firstly giving a brief history on Emperor Haile Selassie I, then I will segue into examining the role of Emperor Haile Selassie I to the Rastafari movement, of which I will then conclude. Emperor Haile Selassie I of Ethiopia played a significant role in the development and spread of the Rastafari movement. Rastafari believe that Selassie is a Masonic figure sent by God and the movement spiritual leader. Chevron 1998. His influence on the Rastafari community was not just due to his position as emperor, but also because of his belief in self-determination for African and his continuement to the betterment of his people. Born Tafari Makones in Ethiopia on the 23rd of July 1892, Selassie rose to power in 1930. He ruled for 44 years before he was overthrown in a coup in 1974. During his reign, Selassie worked tirelessly to improve the lives of his people, both home and abroad. He participated in the founding of the Organization of African Unity in 1963, which was dedicated to the liberation of African nationals from colonial rule. His effort in this regard helped to capture him to iconic status among Pan-Africans. The Rastafari movement started in Jamaica in the 1930s. The movement was influenced by biblical teaching twinned with Marcus Garvey's Pan-Africanism. Rastafari embraces Selassie as the living embodiment of their spiritual belief. Rastafari believe that Selassie is the reincarnation of Jesus Christ, the Messiah, and that he will lead the way for all black people to return to Africa, the motherland. Jenkins, 2003. They view him as a powerful symbol of black dignity, a righteous ruler, and a messenger sent from God. The Rastafaris refer to him as Joe Rastafari, which means the Almighty God of creation, and they believe that he is the key to their salvation and liberation. The idea of a divine black leader resonated strongly with the Rastafari community, who had been oppressed and marginalized for centuries. Selassie's role as a political leader and spiritual figurehead was crucial in providing validation for the Rastafari belief system. The Rastafari movement in Jamaica celebrates Ground Nation Day every year on the 21st of April. This day is in keeping with the day that the Emperor Haile Selassie I visited Jamaica in 1966. This is an important day in the Rastafari movement as it signifies their most holy day, second to Coronation Day, which is November the 2nd. In addition, Selassie influence to the Rastafari movement can be seen in the way that he inspires and motivates Rastafari to seek a better way of life. He advocated for self-determination and encouraged his people to be self-reliant. His speech on African liberation and self-determination were instrumental in the development of a sense of pride and self-worth among black people all over the world. During his reign, he spoke against colonization and imperialism, calling for the unity of all Africans, regardless of their nationality. Selassie connection to the Rastafari movement was not one-sided. However, he was also influenced by the Rastafarians who saw him as a spiritual leader. According to Salmon 2003, Selassie was known to have an open mind when it comes to spirituality, as he was sympathetic to the Rastafari belief system. I must pause here, my fellow students, and quickly say, even though Selassie did not portray the typical Rastafari faith, his action and beliefs align him more closely to the Ethiopian Orthodox Christian faith. Notwithstanding this, his influence on the Rastafarian cannot be overstated. Selassie had even donated land to the Ethiopian World Federation, which was a Rastafari organization that sought to repatriate black people to Africa. In conclusion, Emperor Haile Selassie I of Ethiopia played a pivotal role in the development of the Rastafari movement. He was instrumental in inspiring the movement through his lineage, title, and contributions. His influence as a political leader and spiritual figurehead was an inspiration to Rastafari all over the world. Selassie believed in self-determination, African liberation, and betterment of his people, which helped to validate the Rastafarian belief and convictions. The Rastafari movement, in turn, helps to shape Selassie's view of spirituality and the world. His legacy continued to inspire black people to seek a better way of life and to strive for self-determination. I sing fly away home to Zion, fly away home. On bright morning when my work is over, I will fly away home. Away home to Zion, fly away home. On bright morning when my work is over, I will fly away home. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes my presentation. Thank you.